everyone, and welcome to another video. Today's video is a bit of a sit down one because I recently have really got into fantasy reads. All thanks to a little series I recently started called The Queen. I think this is the Tearling series, and this one's called The Queen of the Tearling, the second one's called The Invasion of Tearling. I have made a video about it, I will leave the links down below. But thanks to this series, I have really got myself into reading fantasy books. So I've kind of rearranged my TBR a tiny bit. This is what you've seen it. I haven't taken any books off my TBR, I've just added books on. And I wanted to share them with you. I also went shopping yesterday and I bought 2 fantasy books that I cannot wait to show you. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just so excited about fantasy at the moment, and it's kind of really, it's my motivation really at the moment. It really is my motivation. So I'm going to share with you 4 books, 2 I recently bought and 2 I've had on my shelf for a while. 2 the books that I'm really excited about and that I am just going to be reading. So I'm going to show you now. What should I start with? Should I start with books or bought books, or books I already have, or bought books? I'm going to start, I'm going to do one each. So I'm going to pull one book out of here and show you what it is. So the first book I'm pulling out is The Innocent Mage by Karen Miller. Now, I don't know too much about this except for the innocent mage is come, and we stand at the beginning of the end of everything. And I'm going to read a bit at the back. It says, being a fisherman like his father isn't a bad life, but it's not the one that Asher wants. Despite his humble roots, Asher has grand dreams. They call him to Dorana, home of princes, beggars, and the warrior mages who have protected the kingdom for generations. Little does Asher know, however, that his arrival in the city is being closely watched by a member of the Circle, a secret organisation dedicated to preserving an ancient magic. Asher might have come to the to make his fortune, but he will find his destiny. So I'm so excited about this. Mages, magic, cities, kingdoms, princes, beggars, circles of magic, ancient magic, magic. I'm so excited about this, and yeah, so I bought this. Also, the cover is amazing, and this is book 1 in a 5-book series, I believe, by Karen Miller, and this is published by Orbit. So I bought this because of blurb and the cover. So now I'm going to show you a book which I've had on my shelves for a while that I'm excited about reading, and that book is The Emissary by Crystal Sharp. This is a Monthline book publication. For those who don't know, I work with Monthline Books. I run their Instagram and YouTube account. I'm not reading this because of that reason. I'm reading this because it's on my shelf and I wanted to read it, and then that means I can also give a more in-depth discussion about what this book is about. So we have this world where you have the king and the king's army. Now the king is there's 6 abilities, okay? 6 powers that you possibly can have in this world, and it is inhuman strength, speed, accuracy, perception, empathy, and healing. Now the king has all of those powers, and if you have one of those powers, you can join the king's army, and it's all about this brothers. One of them joins the king's army and changes. Is it for the good? Is it for the better? It's a really interesting fantasy story, and I'm really excited about getting into it. Monthline Books, I have just released a video more about this book on Monthline Books. I will leave it down below. Please do go and check it out, give it a subscribe, because you're supporting me and supporting Monthline Books, and that's amazing. But there is a quiz you can take, a quiz on playbuzz.com, which I'm going to leave down below also, which you can take and find out what your superpower would be, which I really love these quizzes. I spend hours doing them, so I definitely think you should go and check that out. But I'm really excited about reading The Emissary by Crystal Sharp. Right, time to show you the next book I bought in my bag. So, bag and... This is Cold Magic by Kate Elliott. This is also an Orbit book. Orbit are well known in the UK for publishing amazing fantasy, sci-fi and books like that. But this is Cold Magic, and I'm so excited about this. I've actually started it. I think I am page 88 in. So this says, Dragon's dream, mage's scheme, and innocents die. Kat Barhal, the only survivor of a flood that took her parents. Raised by her extended family, she and her cousin B, who by the way have an amazing connection, are unaware of the dangers that threaten them both. And although they are poised on the brink of an industrial age, magic and the power of the cold mages still hold sway. Now betrayed by her family and forced to marry a powerful cold mage, Kat will be drawn into a labyrinth of politics. There she will learn the full ruthlessness of the cold magic rule. But what do you want from her? And who will help her? Kat in the struggle against their powerful magic. Now Kat also is a bit different in this book. I believe she has some sort of connection with magic too, because she's able to see threads of magic and she's able to do little things about them, and her mum, before her mum died, always told Kat to keep it quiet and not tell anybody. So I'm so excited about this, and I believe Yeah, it says here, the wild hunt is stirring and dragons are waking from their long sleep. So I'm really hoping that we are going to get some dragons in this story. And last but not least, a book which I have just started reading and I have made a video, Free Book Friday video about it, is Frey by Melissa Wright. Book 1 in the Frey saga. This is all about this main character who her magic's been bound, though she doesn't know that. And she, something happens where she's accused of practicing dark magic, and she is on the run, and the further she gets away from her home, the more her magic starts to come back to her and the more secrets she starts to unfold. And I'm so excited about this. I'm actually page 24 in. I most probably may read this the whole today and finish it. Who knows? But this is what I'm reading. 4 amazing fantasy books that I'm so stoked about reading, and I hope you guys are reading some amazing fantasy books too. And please let me know if you're reading some amazing fantasy books, because I would love some more recommendations. Please, if it's young adult, middle grade or adult, just tell me, because I'm really into my adult fantasy too, because they're very detailed and amazing, as well as my young adult fantasy, because that also is detailed and amazing. So just let me know and I will go and check them out. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys really soon for another one. Bye bye.